Anjay, Martin Riyadi Arsenal.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Arsenal against Brentford. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
He's made sure that won't get through. Big challenge. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made it pay. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Ambitious to say the least. He seems to be in a hurry to get that in. Fabio Carvalho.
Tries a through ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right way to pass it. Only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through. Saka.
Pumps forwards. Oh, good interception. White looks to slip it through. That is wayward.
Rice,
And it's Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Saliba, Rice, Saka.
It is deadlocked. Aimed long and direct.
Fabio Carvalho.
That's the throw. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Saliba.
Aguero
Saka.
into the channel. And it's Aguero. Now it's Aguero. And the ball's come out! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's in upfield. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. off we go once more.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
White. Odegaard. White. Knocks it towards the front. And the finish!
Betul.
Can he finish?
Aduh.
It's a goal!
Gol.
Just to pick me up the whole game needs!
Gol, bro.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
The Gunners give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Lewis. Collins. Yangles. Dickey. Hoisted towards the area. Zinchenko. Rice. He's now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Martin. Sajid, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Finch has got rid of that. Going for goal!
Gun.
Oh, nearly. Yangles.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Nah, Rana.
Goalkeeper's ball. White. We sit high. Nice little chip. Managed to get it away. Play for a throw.
Pencet R1, bro.
Clear
Bro.
change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Bro.
That's hard. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Header! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, the rest of the team can thank him for the fact they're still ahead. That's fine work from the keeper.
Saliba. Rice gets it away. Arsenal look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Top save! That shot was travelling. It's anyone's ball. Get that clear. No way through there. Passes it through. Arsenal just have to run down the clock.
Oh,
Sterling. Trossard. Looks like a good ball through. Sensational by Havertz!
Unbelievable.
And with that goal comes comfort. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment, it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Trossard tries a through ball. Sterling beats the offside trap. Clears it out of harm's way. And there goes the final whistle. The Gunners have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient in any recipe, and while delighted with the win, they'll also be very pleased to have managed a shutout.
mantan tim. Wish. Oh no. Neng una. Neng una. What player of the match? The Boy. ah.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Arsenal against Bournemouth. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Clive.
Halo guys, halo guys gitu.
Arsenal
Hello.
imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more to say.
Halo guys.
Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after the put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Glorious footwork! Managed to get it away. At our hole, the Gunners pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game.
Halo guys.
Tries
Halo.
a through ball,
Beda lagi
and he's
nih.
there to cut it out.
Jadi YouTuber ya.
Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Arsenal have the league's best defensive record. Martinelli, Zinchenko, Rice, White, Saka. Now it's Aguero. Well positioned to make that interception. Sensini. Scott. Clive. Eva Nielsen. The Cherries have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Belts one!
Rice. Out wide to the right. Looks to slip it through. Almiron scored the first half opener in his last outing. Kluivert goes long and forward. Now can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Aguero. He's off on a marauding run. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Odegaard. Now the pass. Aguero passes it through. Is it out of harm's way? Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it!
Ødegaard goes short. White.
Boots it to safety. And the finish! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And we are up to the break.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Action is back on the way.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Zinchenko. Rice. Bournemouth, their manager to thank for the last result.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Araujo. Almiron looking for options. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
It's on a plate! And he nearly went all the way!
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
Oh, good ball. Gets it back. Martinelli hurtles into the tackle, pumps it forwards. Alcacer. Nil the score, and with that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Martin. Trossard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Arsenal may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Martin. Aguero has a goal! He's got away with one there.
Anjay, Ega, halo Ega. Ega, halo Ega.
Christie. Unal. Scott. Christie. And it's Alcacer. The Gunners are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Trossard. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Christie. Sensini. Simple decision for the referee. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Martin. The final whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Arsenal against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So it's down to business here. So this is round 2 between these two sides who have already met once this season. So plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. Jackson! And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. The defence can get it clear. Ball's out on the left now. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Arsenal, this frantic spell of games, fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotate.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And the cutback, he's had a shot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Danger averted for now. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Great ball and now the shot. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Saliba comes sliding in. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And out to safety. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And he's whipped it in low. Rice. Now the pass. Nicely controlled. Aguero has it all! Cuts it back. Odegaard. It's a promising ball. We hit half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Aguero. Sprints it wide. Gets into some space. Wonderful quick feet. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rice. Aguero passes it through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Managed to get it away. Looks to thread it through. Chelsea grateful to the genius of it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's going to be a booking. Away from immediate danger. Rice. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's not long. Get that clear. Aguero looks to slip it through. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cuckoo pumps it upfield.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Lovely feet. David. Looks like a good ball through. Boots it upfield. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Odegaard. Martin. On the right now. What's on? There'll be a throw-in. Arsenal chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Brozovic gets good distance on it. Tries a through ball. Referee's given a throw. Decent ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Gets Gets his foot in there. Looks to dink one in. Well positioned to make that interception. Hit long and direct. Out to the flank. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. James plays it out to the flank. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Martin. Aguero. Not easily shrugged off the ball. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Aranguis. And throw in. And it's Aguero. Great challenge. And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result. It had everything you want in a clash of this nature, the commitment, the passion, great ebb and flow to the game, and I think everybody can go home with a little bit of satisfaction from this.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So off we go then. It's the channel. Lifting it over. Rice. Aguero with the ball through. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rice. The Gunners were imperious when the two sides last met. Fans are asking for more of the same. Davis. He's early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Goes wide. Saka. Who's going to make this theirs? White gets it back.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective ball.
Played out to the wing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Zinchenko tries a through ball. Gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's dealt with that well. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Zinchenko. Belts one. Phillips. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Turns and goes back. And somehow it stayed out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looks to thread it through. Now the cross. Hutchinson passes it through. Dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. There's the end of the first half. Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Ball swung in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Odegaard. Gabriel. Rice. Saliba. Rice. Now the pass. Pops it into the area. And that's been repelled. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Plays it out to the wing. He's in, surely! And the flag has stayed down. White can hoist it clear.
Well, Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Looks like a good ball through. White looking to get on the end of this. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Spoon forward. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Done. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Out towards the flank. Hutchinson. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and really a fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
There's going to be a change here. And waiting to come on. Three. He's got good distance on that. Jacob. To the last 5 minutes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Godfrey tries to switch the play. Hits. Plays it into the channel. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he played. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rice gets it back. And his time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
That's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is West Ham against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's going to be the little chief, Javier Mascherano. Uncompromising and ready to tackle anything that moves, and he does so with tenacity and grit. It shouldn't take long for him to make his mark.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Gabriel. White. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Odegaard. Promising cross. Wan-Bissaka. Spoon forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Back out it comes. West Ham on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Zinchenko. Toprak tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel. White. Saka tries a through ball. And he's there to cut it out. Belts one. Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Odegaard moves short. Forward it goes. Mascherano. Saliba. Lucas Paqueta. Spreads it wide. It's prepared to a promising move. Aimed long and direct. Saliba. Odegaard. He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Goes, and we start the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Now the pass. Now it's Aguero. It's out for a goal kick. The Gunners look as though they're about to make a change. Mascherano. Socek. Who's going to make this theirs? It's Mascherano. Hoisted towards the area. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Rice. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. Toprak pumps it upfield. are singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Antonio. Tries to get it forward quickly. Zinchenko. White needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter. I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Looks to slip it through.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Martin. Brozovic. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Hostel, the sub ready to come on. White. Gabriel. Brozovic. Arsenal still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's not going to make it. White. And it's Sterling. Sterling passes it through. Away from immediate danger. Rice boots it upfield.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Antonio. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to cut back. Firmly met. Has gone out. The Gunners have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Rodriguez, and he's whipped it in low.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And it's Sterling. Zinchenko. Rice. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gabriel. White. Antonio, the ball through. He's away!
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Trossard. Needed a better pass there. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Jorginho. That's Antonio. It's a long pass towards the front. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is...
This has gone, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Plays it out to the flank. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Saliba, Zinchenko, Aguero, shots on! Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Aguero. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Passes it through. Corner given. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Martinelli. Who's going to make this theirs? Aguero. Tries lifting it over. Rice. Odegaard. Floats one over. Sportiello. Gets it upfield. And it's Aguero. White. Looking to get on the end of this. Jimenez plays it long. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chow, Pulisic looks to get on the end of this. Now here's the through ball. It's come loose. Has gone out. Well, that's where he wants it. Saliba, who scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Ball's gone out of play. Hit into the middle. And we've reached half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Arsenal, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Martinelli. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Odegaard. Hits one! Just off target.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Gabia played out to the right. Tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rice. Odegaard is being picked on here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No messing about. It is red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of... Brilliant by Brozovic! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Brozovic with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
The Gunners Grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Saliba. Now it's Aguero. Gets it out wide now. Oh, he's not going to get that. Tries a through ball. He's dealt with that well. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Pulisic. Odegaard battles to win it back. And the through ball is intercepted. Aguero. Aimed long and direct. And now the finish! Shoots! The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Pulisic. Well played, he saw that coming. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Keeps everyone guessing. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And time is up. Arsenal, the win they wanted, a home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Newcastle against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Aguero with a long pass out wide. Hold. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Swept in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aguero passes it through. Big chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Dinks one in. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries lifting it over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply...
And it's a goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Sprint it wide. Clears it out of harm's way. Odegaard. Aguero. Lovely bit of skill. Oliveira ups it upfield. Cuts it out. Arsenal have the league's best defensive record. Odegaard. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Trippier. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Oh, glorious footwork. Tonali. It's the whistle for half-time.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tonali. And the counter is on. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Odegaard. Spoon forward. White. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and when you're dealing with someone that's hard to handle, Peter, then sometimes you just have to kind of get stuck in like that.
Trippier tries to get it forward quickly. Played into the middle. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rice. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
White plays a clever pass. Gets it upfield. That's a throw. Arsenal have a sub ready to come on. Insigne tries to stroke it through. And that's another throw. Saka. Tierney. Arsenal still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good clearance and very necessary. Arsenal have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gordon.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Good strong hand by the keeper.
Well, I think most teams by now would be sitting back defending what they've got, but this is very positive stuff. They know that another goal would just seal it.
Sterling. The ball through. And he's straight offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Newcastle look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's got good distance on that. Now the pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Botman moves it forward. Has he found his man? Tierney. Martin. Jorginho goes for goal! And that's off target. Extra minutes. And it's Insigne. Insigne already, of course, on the score sheet. White. Gabriel. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will. But the key truth is that they lost.
Listen, they had plenty of time to overcome the setback, but for me, they never quite had enough adventure in their play to get back into that one.
Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to two of Italy's grandest clubs, AC Milan and Internazionale. And our live game is AC Milan against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Arsenal, I fear, having won their home leg. He's certainly caught in there, it's a free kick. And back out it comes. Martinelli. Now it's Aguero. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hernandez. Saliba gets it away. Odegaard. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to shoot! And he's there to hoof it away. Hernandez. Forward it goes. White cuts it out. Saka. Odegaard. The the defence can get it clear. Goal! Arsenal! Odegaard with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Rice. Now the pass. Top save! That shot was travelling. Gets it back. Goes long. Away from immediate danger. Hernandez knocks it towards the front. Saliba. Rice. Arsenal are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Looks to slip it through. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Martinelli brings it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. There's the end of the first half.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal leading a clingy game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Arsenal doing well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Saka. Looks like a good ball through. Raphael. Some good run down the left-hand side. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Rice.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Odegaard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Trossard plays it out to the flank. Tries a through ball. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Zinchenko looking for options. Lovely feet. Oh, the ball's come loose. Managed to get it away. That's a half-decent try.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Passes it through. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Defence has got rid of that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side of the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Odegaard with the short one. Now it's Odegaard. No, that's not going to find its target. It's a throw. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Spoon forward. Promising cross. Get that clear. Plays it out to the wing. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Keeps everyone guessing. Hernandez pumps it upfield. Now it's Sterling. Looks like a good ball through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Here's a corner. The shot's on! It's a loose ball. Aimed long and direct. Tomori demanding a quick ball here. Sticks in a foot to win it back. That's a goal kick. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it was tense to start with, but all smiles now. Deservedly, they are through.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.
guys.